This is the video on section 6.7. Very similar to the homework that you've already done. You know how to set up these percent problems, and this hasn't changed. If we were going to say 52% of 85, and maybe we might say, what is 52% of 85? You know you can set up with the proportion problems. You've got 52 over 100 equals blank over 85, okay? Because the number after the word of goes on the bottom. So I'm going to cross product. I've got 100 times x, and then I need to multiply the 52 times the 85. And it's going to give me 4,420. But remember, when you divide by 100, you move your decimal 2 places to the left, so it's equal to 44.20. And that is what 52% of 85 is. Another type of problem you might have is 28 is what percent of 70. Now, again, set them up the same way we've been doing it. We don't know the percent, so that's x over 100. The number after of goes on the bottom. The other number goes on the top. So I have 70x is equal to, that's 2,800 right there. I'm going to divide by 70. So I've got 2,800 divided by 70. It's going to go into 284 times. But I still have a 0 to bring down. So my x is going to equal 40. Okay, so 28 is 40% of 70. Third type of problem looks like this. Uh, 18 is 45% of what number? Again, I'm going to set up my proportion. The 45% looks like 45 over 100. After the word of is my unknown, so the x goes on the bottom, the 18 goes on the top. So I have 45x is equal to 1,800. So I'm going to have to divide 1,800 by 45. So that's going to go in there maybe 4 times. 4 times 5 is 20. Carry my 2. It's going to give me 180, but I still have another 0 to bring down. So it's going to give me 40. Okay? Those are the 3 types of problems, but you can see they're set up exactly the same way as the last section that we did. The only thing new in this section is basically our finding a discount. If we're going to buy something and it tells me I have a certain percentage off. So let's say I have a skateboard that cost $135. And I have a sign on that skateboard that says 25% discount. Now, if it's a discount, that means I'm going to pay less than what my original amount is. So what I have to do is try and find out what is 25% of 135, because that's going to be what my discount is. Now I can do it the same way I was doing the other problems. I can say 25 over 100 is equal to x over 135, because again the 135 is after the word of. So I can do this problem out this way, and it's going to give me the answer that I need. But then I'm going to show you a shortcut of how to do this problem. Okay, 25, 15, 17, 6. So I get 3,375. When I divide by 2, or divide by 100, I'm moving my decimal 2 places. So it can only have 2 places after the decimal because we're talking about money. And you can't have 3 places after with money. So I have a discount here of $33.75. That's not what I'm paying for it. That's what I then have to subtract from the original price. So I'm going to borrow all the way across, so that makes that a 5, a 2, a 1, a 0, and a 1. So my skateboard is going to cost $101.25. Okay, let me show you a different way to do this problem. That is the same way we've been doing all these other problems, but here's an easier way. I can take my percent, change it into a decimal by moving it 2 places to the left, 0.25. To find out what 25% of 135 is, all I have to do is multiply. So I multiply, that's 25, 17, 6, and 7, and 2. And I get that there's 2 places to the right, so there's my discount. Then I would turn around and subtract it from 135. Okay, we're going to do another one like this, and we'll do it the shortcut way. I have a ring that I'm buying that costs $495, and it is on sale with a 20% off price. So I got to find out what 20% of 495 is. So 495, I got to make that into a decimal, which makes it 0.20 because I'm moving the decimal 2 places to the left. So I'm multiplying this by 0.2. So I have 10, 19, and 9. I have 1 place to the right. Let's double check that. Okay. Okay. So my decimal goes right there. So my discount is $99. So I'm going to take the $495 and I'm going to subtract the $99 from it. So I have to borrow here, that makes it a 15. Now I have an 8 and I have to borrow again, so I have a 9. So I'm literally paying for this ring $396. So, yeah, the homework that I want you to do on this, I hope it's the same as what I just gave you. Page 301, I want you to do 12 through 32 even. Now the answers to this should be in your packet and they are done out for you so you can look at them in greater detail.